Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Mind Over Magic. Today's the day! We are going to retire both Kira and Theo here, so let's ritual it up. What does this mean? Retire Emeritus? Long tenured staff. Do we even have anybody who could retire? Wow, we could! Theo could retire as an Emeritus? I didn't know that. You need permanently depart, leaving behind scrolls based on wand level. Well, okay, let's, Andrew. Bittersweet feelings. What does that do? Plus conviction minus recreation. We don't need Kira involved because she's the next to go. All right. Get on it, and then Kira, you're right out the door right after. And then we're gonna hire Gwen and Philippe together. Lawrence actually achieved something just on his own, petting the midden jelly. Land a killing blow on 3 enemies. Okay, well. I mean, maybe. We could maybe make that work. Craving recreation. Oh, that one's the weird one, that's right. Wolf can perform worse in combat is not great, but it's fine. And then has pet the midden jelly a couple times. Once again, craving recreation. What's with all of the Raven cult students that we've got? Like, I mean, it's fine. It's just a little weird that they're only Raven cult students. All right, Kira, you can also be retired here. And we'll just get Uma in here this time. Everybody turn around. Immediately retire your other colleague. How we doing on... Where's teaching? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it for some reason. Still only 3 honey drop. I almost wonder if we shouldn't expand our garden a bit. Like, we went from having an embarrassment of these plants to not having nearly as much. And maybe it's because we're doing, like, higher level, like, rituals and crafting and whatnot. We should get Harold out here to destroy this guy. I don't know where Harold is. All right, ritual completed. Now, hire new staff. Oh, you can only hire 1 at a time. Well, Andrew, come on in. Philippe, hop on in here. We're just spending the whole day doing rituals over and over and over again. Suppose we could go a little faster. Kana completed a thing. Good job. Philippe will be hired very shortly. Very shortly. Okay, not as shortly as I thought. Alright, let's queue up some more stuff. Like, more of the basic plant, or maybe all of these kind of basic-ish plants, although we can't do honey drop because it takes sinew, apparently. Have we hunted all of the rodents? Not all of them, just some of them. How about on the other side? Ah, rodent horde. Get him. Hunt. Oh, look at Philippe. He's got like a carrot head or like a radish head. That's adorable. And then Gwen, you're also up. Let's have Philippe join in right away. Fun times all around. How are we doing on smoke reed? I have no idea. But maybe we do 2 more of each of these guys, huh? And then smoke reed like that. And then once we get more sinew, we can throw honey drop back there too. Somebody's nearly starving? Oh, Andrew is, because he's been doing rituals literally all morning. He'll be fine. Probably. Although they still have 2 hours to go in the ritual. Maybe I should be nicer to my people, huh? Frost glass takes ice petal. Sculpt stone, we've hit our limit. Sculpt stone actually should be the lowest priority because the Lavalina can make sculpt stone and she can make it out of just wood. But it does take a lot of wood to do. So we might rotate that around at some point. What do you make iron out of? Out of wood as well. I was like, who's making that sound? Hired? Done. Good job. Where's Gwen? Gwen has a cool mask. She actually looks like a real plague doctor. Alright, let's check our priorities for a sec, since we have 2 new teachers here. Update. What does this mean? Ah, research is faster. That's pretty cool. So that's neat. Dark stuff is warding and quilting. And honestly, I'm okay with that being like your main job. Cause like quilting and warding seems to definitely like fall by the wayside most of the time from other people. So I'm totally okay with her like spending most of her time doing that. And then if she ever becomes like unemployed, you know, then we'll deal with it then. Like if it says teacher idle, then we'll figure it out. So construction for sure for Philippe. These all go down. And then mining as well. Carving, scrivener, repair. All right, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Harold, you can be a tender. And yeah, I think that's I'm happy with that. It's a little confusing for students because their traits go up and down so fast. Harold, how's your stuff progressing? It's not progressing at all, which I'm kind of confused by. Does that mean like you didn't train well enough? We should definitely summon some more level 1 students here. So Fire Wand. Well, let's let them finish their recreation at least. And then we'll get them down in the basement as soon as they're done dancing here. Because we've spent like the whole day summoning, and I'm not afraid, but I'd be like worried that we've pushed them to the limit as far as like what they're okay with withstanding as far as like spending all their time doing non-great tasks. All right, we're finally gonna finish some of these stained glass windows over here, which is good. You are hungry. Who's supposed to feed you? Refining pause due to empty feeding need. Don't we have slop? We have none slop. Maybe we should lower the food a little bit. Also, this pantry down in the basement should probably get disassembled here. Yeah, you. It's gonna get full of stuff, which I don't necessarily want. Alright, we have none quilted carriers anymore. We need sinew and viscera. I'm hoping tomorrow, with a full day, Gwen can just like spend the whole day quilting. Because her high priority, although she should not be the highest researcher now that I think about it, because she could easily get locked into research only. Harold is a possible break risk because he hasn't done anything in a long time. So honestly, we should probably... Whoa, Miles! Cool! He's a yellow shattered. Very neat. A shattered fire wand user is pretty cool. Although he's only a level 1. I gotta remember, I'm farming level 1 students to get my hands on more adept scrolls. Which is just U3 right now. So Jess is a possibility. She needs to defeat one more. She needs to defeat one more unit. One more one skull or higher enemy party, which is not too hard to do. We could send her down with a group just to tackle this fog room here. And then, Lawrence, oh, you're just level 1. So Jess is a possibility to replace Uma. Isadora is lightning. I would be surprised if she's better than Violet. 100, 120. She's got 0 power right now. She's got a little more, or no, she's got less mana, less health. She's slower, or she's the same speed, I guess. Yeah, I would be shocked if Isadora even holds a candle to Violet, honestly. That's funny, though. Alright, I would like to get another bedroom set up so we can have Gwen in the bedroom to kind of counteract her usual problems. Oh, we should probably do a repel fog after we get started for the day. I was gonna say, we should see which teacher is teaching and then grab a bunch of other teachers. They haven't really been spending a lot of time out here fixing the stained glass window. What the heck does that mean? Oh, dark specialized characters are hastened, but air wanes, meaning air people are slow. Ah, no, Andrew, he's like my ace in the hole for everything. Alright, somebody needs to make slop for the bug. Maybe we should put that at the top. What does this take? Just wormweed pod, which we have like a million of? Alright, slop at the top. There we go. Well done, Byron. And then the students should be taking care of the beasts for us. There we go. Alright, we probably need to graduate Harold. Just because, like, he's not setting up the way I'd hoped. Jess is progressing well, so that's a good thing. Alright, who's training people here? Philippe is training. So let's summon another level 1 wand user. We'll use Yale, Uma, not Philippe. Philippe is teaching. So you get in there. One of these days, I'm gonna come out here and build only the garden path around here, and I'll never have to worry about stupid plants again. Gumming up all the works. We should probably harvest all of these honey drop. Also, we should repel the fog. Andrew? Philippe stopped teaching for a second, so we should go ahead and queue up all these people. Maybe just have Byron. And then Willow can take over training people for a second. Man, I love the color of Miles. Like, as a yellow fractured. That's pretty, he's pretty neat looking. Ah, he's playing with the crag breaker. Mr. Cronebug. I kind of like this hill out here. Because it's always covered in honey drop and mandrake, which are pretty useful. This hill, on the other hand, is always covered in, like, smokereed and not useful things. Alright, kill all these rats. It'd be cool if you could set up a standing, like, murder all like, creatures order. Because, like, we always need sinew and whatnot. Going into the Quilted, always going into the midden jelly and whatnot. New student. Another fractured gnome. That's a great name. A battle awaits at the Animus Crystal. 3 skull. 3 skull. How many? Holy God! There's so many Animus crystals. But we'll think about it. What does that even do? Obtain the valuables inside. Funny thing is, I'm after, like, not particularly valuable things, like adept scrolls. All right, Harold. Before I forget, we should not. I should send you on your way. Graduate with honors. Fully trained and full honors. Well, he's close to getting. All right, he done did it. Oh no, wait, it was Miles. Miles did group learner. Harold, you literally got to the finish line and then you tripped on your own shoes? My man. I'm very nervous about him breaking, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and let him finish what he's doing here. Feed the bird. Alright, now. Harold, you gotta go, my man. I'm sorry. I would have loved for you to get that last medallion. But, we can't risk it. Especially because we have 6 students already. And that's gonna satisfy Jess's learning thing. So Jess could actually reach level 5 of all of her medallions, which is kind of cool. I would love to send her into the Ritual of Might. And if we could get away with it, the Oraculum of Health, but we need a lot of sinew for that, and we're using sinew just kind of all over the place. So it's hard to bank on doing that one as well. But I think the she's already got quite a lot of health with 200. She must have gotten that from some other medallion. Not that one. Not that one either. Maybe she just naturally has a crap ton of health, which, you know, that's cool. This one is really useful because, like, 50 extra mana plus power. This one just researches faster, so that's kind of like meh. But 100 max mana as well is also good. She'll just never run out of mana, which is kind of awesome. Looks like the Animus crystals are gonna decay before I even get out there to farm them. That's fine. How are you doing? Ah, we got the 5 quilted carriers. Gwen, you're amazing. Already paying dividends. We've got our 2 stained glasses. Now, how do we want to get even more spectral snare? We could put that outside to capture the Croa before they come in. Especially these damn ghosts. We definitely need, like, an ornate rug would be helpful. That's plus 16. What are we at in this room right now? 26, okay. So we need, how'd you get in? I hate these things. We need 20, well, 19 more. So 16 would be huge. And then actually, if we just get our hands on, like, we could even just shove a solemn pedestal in the corner here. Because that's plus 5. So maybe we focus on getting 10 more fibrous textile. Hallway runner's not gonna work, it only does plus 1 per square, so like we could fill the whole thing with that and hopefully get there, but yeah, I think it's all about fibrous textile right now. The problem is we need hollow lily bloom for that, and the only place I know of getting hollow lily bloom is from the founder's grave. I know I've been getting hollow lily bloom from just like random monsters I've been fighting in the in the underschool. I'm gonna send Lily after this, because this is gonna go be unwarded in 2 hours. Although I'm not super concerned about that, considering this is all just for void shrooms, which are for like basic windows. And we just pulled all the materials out of there. I don't know. We'll reward it anyway. I guess getting our hands on banners would be pretty useful as well. So I think today, once everybody wakes up, let's send Jess down into this combat room with, you know, an escort. And do it before class happens. What time does class start? Although we should unschedule Jess from classes, I realize. Jess. Because she's fully trained. She doesn't need to be in class. Although we do want her in class for group learner. I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. Jess, back to class with you. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted that schedule. I'm a fool. That's fine. We can, eat, class. We'll just mimic what we did for everybody else. Rec. And sleep time. Maybe we reduce the amount of sleep time. I feel like people are sleeping a little too much. Overall. Okay. So let's see. Where is Jess? Make sure she has eaten. She's going back up to the common room. There she goes. Alright, Jess has eaten. Now, quick, before class starts, send Jess along with everybody else, except for Andrew, because Andrew doesn't, he's got like a negative to combat right now. That should work. I would like to get another stained glass window in this room. The luxury on this room should be getting pretty high. Yeah, that'll be up to 55. And we need 75 for that. And I think you get like a good chunk from banners as well. And then I have to imagine the sculpted relief also gives you some luxury. So we'll see how close we are to a great hall or a grand hall after we get those additional things in there. All right, what do we got? Got a lantern keeper and a batkin. This is not a problem. Let's see here. Surging strength, the back row. We'll just have these two tank up the shots in the front. Although I could soak to protect them, and then that would allow Philippe to get, or consecrating drops, I mean. That would allow Philippe to get off their earth armor. Oh, you bastards. You doubled up the attacks. Well, we tried. Fireball to death? Nah, I didn't get the crit. Go for growth. And then, I guess we'll just kill you with a torrent. That's a really strong torrent. 75 damage. And she hasn't even gone through, like, the power ritual or whatever it's called. Fireball. Boom. Now you get the crit. Ooh, lots of iron and stone. Good job, team. Jess has completed her trial. 2 to go. She must pet many refining beasts. And then she has to just do classes. Beast care is her highest priority, so that should just kind of take care of itself. We have 4 mana crystals just lying around. Wild. Don't have any ice petal. Those must have gotten absorbed into the frost glass. So maybe now that we have our stained glass windows, maybe we should take a pause on frost glass production for now. So then we can continue to harvest more. I just have to come out here every so often and kill all the rats. Every rat that moves. We just need all the sinew. Yeah, destroy these nests. Get these crow out of here. Somebody process this bad boy. I don't even know what to do with it. Move? You can just set him down. Harvesting all the honey drop. That's good. I would love to get this room functioning appropriately, but I think it's all dependent on getting the... oh, where is it? The ornate rug. Just plus 16 to luxury is gonna take that over the top, especially once we get the solemn pedestal constructed in the corner. Kana, how close are you here? You're almost to full trained there, which is pretty good. How about your magical combat? All right, almost done. Lawrence, the same. Definitely not gonna bother with that. Miles, how are you doing, my man? Doing okay. And then Gnome, he's still got a ways to go. We should take a look at our research stuff and just see, like, how do the adept scrolls kind of like play into things here? Well, this one's nice because we don't actually need adept scrolls down here. You just need we just need arcane and savant scrolls for that. Same with this one actually, which is kind of interesting. But it's gated by the stuff back here, which I haven't bothered to get with adept scrolls. Although it's nice because mostly the adept scrolls are really low quantities. Like it looks like 6-3. Actually, maybe even just this last batch of level 1 students might. Well, it depends. There's quite a few of stuff that I haven't unlocked from the lower tiers yet. So we'll see. We'll just get these last students trained. And we'll see. I guess we could... Can you Scrivener's Desk adept scrolls? You sure can. Takes ash parchment. Oh, and anemone cell, which I don't know where that comes from. Radiant fungus that falls apart if disturbed during the day. Grows in moonlight. Holy God. That must be like a deep woods thing. You see any anemones out here? It's a runewood tree. It's a fractal mold. Ah, the unstable anemone. Grows in the moonlight. Falls apart if disturbed during the day. Wild. That's such a long way away, too. We'd have to, like, waltz out there and make sure people just get destroyed. New intermediate classroom. Were you dirty? Or maybe this thing got broke. I bet that was what it was. Alright, Jess is slowly progressing all of her medals. I think Jess is in line to replace Uma as our water wand user. The reason being, Jess is going to have a crazy amount of mana, and the water wand user requires a lot of mana for their, like, team buffing abilities. I would love to get her to go through the Oraculum of Power. The Oraculum of Health, not quite as important. She's already got 200 health. Like, more health is not a bad thing, but I don't think it is a high priority. What? Oh, a quilted lumberjack! Dude! I don't think I need him, but he's so cool looking. He's just wandering around with an axe. And a quilted miner. Alright, I mean, we should probably just queue up a bunch of mining. In that case, because otherwise he's not doing anything. Large stone outcrop. Can he mine these crystals? Probably. Yeah, it says mine. Gloomy crystal? Sure. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a sculpt stone vein. Dude, get our dudes out here. Be mining all this stuff, and then the quilted dudes can come out here and haul it back. And then we don't need to refine it at the refining beast. Man, I should have been out here like ages ago. I don't know what sweet leaf tree is, but maybe it's useful. Yeah, there they go. He's going to town. Look at him go. He's a buzzsaw. So cool. I know people have been like, dude, you need to get quilted people. I'm like, yeah, I believe you. I do record a couple episodes ahead generally, so I do appreciate the comments. If you're like, he's not listening to me, it's not because I don't think your point was valid. It's probably because I hadn't gotten the comment yet at the time I recorded the video. So, neat. But yeah, anybody who's like quilted, it'll change your life. I 100% agree. Very, very useful. The quilted are. But I think we should pause the episode there. If you guys have enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Mind Over Magic or the other videos going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!